Hey boys and girls, it's Mr. Vade. We are here to do our brief video lesson, a picture and video tour of galaxies. There are 4 learning targets that I'd like you to learn within the next couple of weeks, and we'll learn them as we actually take some action and solve a problem. Today I'm going to put some information into your brain. Friday I'll put some more information into your brain, and I'd like to use the alternating days of Thursday and Monday to do some type of activity or solve some type of problem or do something. We have 4 targets that I'd like you to learn over the next couple of weeks, along with a few others that I'll reveal to you later. Number 1 is to learn what a galaxy is. Number 2, learn how a galaxy is different from a solar system. Number 3, learn the 3 different kinds of galaxies. And number 4, kind of get an idea of how to see our Milky Way galaxy. I'm not expecting you to memorize any terms, but rather to have a general understanding. And let's proceed here. First learning target, let's learn what a galaxy is. This is an image. It's actually a drawing, I should say, an artist's rendering, we call it. It's an image of what we believe our Milky Way galaxy looks like. We're actually located right here, and if I can get a red marker, I'll kind of circle this area for you. We're located in this part of the galaxy. Now, because we live in the galaxy, we can't actually take a photo of ourselves unless we have a telescope that leaves our galaxy and travels out of our galaxy and then takes a photograph from outside of the galaxy. We have a telescope, a Hubble telescope, and it's continuously and currently, and it has been for the last almost 30 years, been traveling, 20 years I should say, 20-something years has been traveling in our galaxy. It just got out of the solar system, actually. But this is a drawing. We can't actually see ourselves. If you could imagine trying to look at your own nose without looking in a mirror, you wouldn't really be able to see your own nose. It's not possible. So we can't actually see ourselves in something that we're already in. But this is what we infer our galaxy to look like based on the study of other galaxies. But our telescope has not left our galaxy yet, so we can't take a photo of it from far away and get an idea of what it fully looks like. We can get an idea of what part of it looks like because we can take pictures of parts of the galaxy. A galaxy is a family of stars, gas, and dust all held together by gravity. We can look at some of those things in this photo, or sorry, excuse me, not photo, in this image. You can see the stars that make up the galaxy, and they would be those white specks. The dust and the gas would be more of what appears to be that cloudy, I guess, not material, but that those cloudy visuals you see here. So we have stars and gas put together, and they're all held together by gravity. A lot of you are looking at this and probably thinking that this is our sun. It's not true. This is not our sun. This actually is considered to be the nucleus of the galaxy in which everything rotates around. Our sun would be right in this area where we are. Okay? Take a look at another picture of our galaxy. I guess, again, this is the nucleus of the galaxy. You have stars and you have gas. And this is considered to be a spiral galaxy. You'll notice that it has these arm-like things here. There's an arm, here's an arm, here's an arm. And our galaxy is a spiral galaxy. And again, it's filled with stars, gas, and dust. Here's another picture of our galaxy. Again, none of these are photographs. These are just pictures. And being a galaxy, it's a family of stars, gas, and dust. You can see within this picture, we have an idea of where we are again. We're not really near the center of the galaxy. We're kind of in the middle, or I should say we're out on this arm over here. So if this were to be the center of the galaxy, this is where our solar system is located. You can see, you may not be able to see this label, but this label says sun. and our sun and our solar system are located right here. In fact, our entire solar system would just be a tiny speck in this little orange circle that I've provided. Um, and I can actually highlight maybe something that would be the size of our sun. You might be able to see that speck there. I mean, our sun is going to be extremely small, and I'll give you a cool way to visualize this later, but our sun is going to be extremely small. There are a lot of what people would call suns. Our sun is a star, and we call it the sun. But there's so many suns or stars in this galaxy. Our sun or star is just one of hundreds of billions of stars in this galaxy. Are there other planets? Probably. We don't know for sure. We only know of one solar system in our galaxy that has life, but there are probably hundreds of millions of solar systems in our galaxy. This is a picture of many galaxies. Both of these are pictures taken by the Hubble Space Telescope, and each of these larger, fuzzy, kind of oval-like visuals you see, these oval-like ones, even these larger ones, these are what galaxies are. And can you believe it, in each of these red circles that I've made around the lighted ovals, there are hundreds of billions of stars. And do you know how many of these galaxies there are in our universe? There are hundreds of billions of galaxies. So imagine this. There are hundreds of billions of galaxies in our universe, and each galaxy has hundreds of billions of stars. And you can see it here. These are not stars themselves. No, these are galaxies, which is a family of stars, gas, and dust. And these families of stars, gas, and dust have hundreds of billions of stars in them. And there's just hundreds of billions of these galaxies out there. So you can get an idea of how many stars there are in our universe. I'll give you an actual interesting statistic. There are more stars in our galaxy than there are. I'll give you, maybe let's put it this way. If you consider all of the stars in our universe, there are more stars in our universe than there are grains of sand on all the beaches of Earth. So that's kind of something to make you think. Here are pictures of different galaxies. Again, this is a spiral galaxy. This is actually the Andromeda galaxy. It's a family of stars, dust, and gas. This is our closest galaxy neighbor. We are in the Milky Way galaxy. We're not a spiral galaxy. We're actually considered to be a barred spiral. We're a little bit flatter in the middle, and we'll study that further. This is only an artist drawing. We don't know for sure what our Milky Way galaxy looks like because we are in the galaxy itself, so we can't really see all of it at once. Again, I made that reference to trying to see what your nose looks like. You couldn't really see all of it at once. Maybe if you close one of your eyes, you could, but you'd have to remove yourself from your body to actually see your nose without looking in a mirror. So this is a barred spiral. This is a spiral. And this is an elliptical galaxy. You know, what's interesting about elliptical galaxies, they're almost oval-shaped, more oval-shaped than our other galaxies. And they're actually, what's neat about them is they have older stars. So this itself is the elliptical galaxy, and here you've probably got another elliptical one. This looks like a spiral galaxy. This looks like a spiral galaxy. This looks like an elliptical one. Any of these could be barred spirals over here, but you can see in this photo there are many galaxies with hundreds of billions of stars in each of these hundreds of billions of galaxies. So we've got 3 different kinds of galaxies: spiral, elliptical, and barred, and we'll try to do some activity to further understand the 3 different galaxies. Got 2 slides left. Excuse me. And I want you to be able to differentiate or distinguish between a galaxy and a solar system. So here's our galaxy, Milky Way galaxy. Here we are. In this orange circle is our solar system. So what is a galaxy? What is a solar system? Well, you know a galaxy is a family of stars, gas, and dust. Well, within that galaxy, you're going to have hundreds of millions of solar systems. We don't know how many we have. We don't know how many have life. We only know of one that has life, and that's ours. But imagine if this was our solar system, this orange circle here, there could be many other solar systems within a galaxy. So you can try to just basically understand that a solar system is smaller than a galaxy, and solar systems are located inside galaxies. Galaxies are larger. They're the large families of gas, dust, and stars. And a solar system is a system or family that includes a sun and anything that orbits or rotates around it and its gravity. So all of these solar systems you see here, there is some type of star there, and there's stuff that orbits around that star. Planets would be something, for example, that is in our solar system. So if each of these was a solar system, there would be a star with something that orbits around it. When you just have a star by itself, it's not a solar system. When you have a star like our sun with things that actually orbit around it, 8 planets orbit around the sun, the moons of the planets orbit around the sun, meteoroids orbit around our sun, comets sometimes orbit around our sun. So when you have a sun or a star with things orbiting around it, that's a solar system. A solar system is not just a star by itself. Take a look at some of these interesting facts. A galaxy is a large system of stars, or a family of stars held together by gravity, and it's separated from other galaxies. There could be more than one solar system in a galaxy, and, well, there's going to be hundreds of millions of them. We just haven't discovered them. Currently, our Milky Way galaxy has only one known solar system that we know of, and Earth is part of that. I should clarify, our Milky Way galaxy, we do know that there are other solar systems out there. We know that this is the only one with life on it right now. The Milky Way is thought to contain 200 billion stars. Even if 0.1% of them had planets, then we'd still have 20 million planets. So if out of those 200 billion stars, if 0.1% of them had planets, we'd still have 20 million planets in our galaxy. So there is a chance that there is another solar system in our Milky Way galaxy. In fact, there's probably billions of solar systems. But the question is this: is there life on any of them? And here's an interesting fact. We've studied less than 4% of the stars in our Milky Way galaxy. We've studied less than 4% of the stars in our Milky Way galaxy. There are so many that need to be studied and discovered. A solar system. It's a system or family that includes a sun and anything that orbits or rotates around it and its gravity. So remember, a solar system is not just a sun or a star. It's the sun or the star with anything that's rotating around it. The sun is the center of any solar system because the planets and their moons and anything else has to orbit around it. We are part of the solar system, including the 8 planets, asteroids, dwarf planets, comets, meteoroids, dust, planetary dust. Our sun and 8 planets, etc., make up just one of probably billions of solar systems in our galaxy. So you're getting to this understanding that solar systems are in galaxies. They're smaller than galaxies. And finally, think about this. If you were to shrink the sun down to the size of a grain of sand, the solar system would be like the palm of your hand. So imagine the sun as a grain of sand. Well, look at your palm now. Imagine the sun as a grain of sand. Your palm would be the solar system. It would fit on it. The Milky Way would span the size of North America. That is how large our Milky Way galaxy is. That is how large galaxies are. And can you imagine? There must be hundreds of millions of well, there are hundreds of billions of stars in our galaxy, and there must be hundreds of millions of solar systems with things rotating around those stars. Alright, that's it. I'm going to show you the cool pictures about our Milky Way galaxy later, because you're not going to be able to see them as well through video. Bye.